Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading is going to be for the baby and Danileigh. I mean, you guys gotta give me my credit, right? 10 days before all this happened, I called out the energies of the baby and Danileigh, like in detail, as far as just like her situation, what she's going through, how the baby is treating her. You know what I mean? The fact that she basically had a kid to enhance her life. Like if you look at that video that she made, like where she was crying or something, talking about, you know, she did this for her daughter. She kind of slipped up. It was like basically she did it because she thought like her life was going to be good, like her own life, not even her daughter's. But she tried to like switch things up and be like, yeah, but it was for my daughter. But really, she had this baby with him because she thought she wasn't going to have to work or anything anymore. And I literally called out all this energy, like on some for real. So yeah, it's definitely funny. But let's get into the energies now. Let's see how the baby is practically moving at this moment. The delicate one. So at this moment, he's trying to move like, this is very interesting energy because this is far from him being delicate. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, this is actually the opposite. He's not delicate at all. As you can see, there's no roads, so he's not trying to work with anyone. This is all a him situation. He feels like he's clearing the energy in his home, in his life. Again, a follow-up energy of the reading I did for him, his own actual reading. And he's actually still in that vibe, like he's trying to clear people and situations out of his life. So he's in that energy practically. Let's see what Danileigh's energy is practically. How is she moving practically? Usually this is about a victory, but this is actually far from it. This is actually returning from shame and loss, because I don't put my cards upside down or anything like that. You know, if it happens, it happens. It means like that energy is really deep and heavy, but you can still get that vibe without the cards having to be that way. But she's definitely returning from shame. You see all this darkness? She's returning home. So I don't know like what's going on. I don't know if she's still living in that penthouse with him. You know, it looked really nice in the video. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I was like, damn, that looked nice. I thought they were at some like, it's funny because I kind of knew it was like a penthouse, but I thought it was like a hotel or something. I don't know. I just thought it was something different because it looked really cool. Like I like, you know, the whole skyline and all that stuff, if you want to call it a skyline. But yeah, she's definitely returning from shame. You know what I mean? This would be like symbolic of the penthouse. And this is her. She's just been embarrassed. You know, a lot of bad shit happened. So practically, she's just like, look, I've been embarrassed. I've been going through a lot. It's time to retreat for the moment. So let's see. How is the baby moving in general? What's his in general vibe? He's trying to separate his fortune and his treasure from people. So Mimi, she better watch out as well. Because this guy, he's in an energy of, he's not trying to share shit. He's definitely not trying to share anything. But at the moment though, he's definitely teamed up with someone. You know, it's two people here. So this is like a unified effort to hide his fortune, to separate his fortune. Symbolic of these chests here, containing treasure and all sorts of shit, you know. So that's definitely interesting. Let's see what vibe, how is Danileigh moving in general? Also, my apologies, my nose is a little bit stuffy. Damn, she's going through chaos and strife. Do you guys not see this, right? Cards definitely speak for itself. She's going through it, man. You know, it showed, again, in the reading I did for the baby and Danileigh, you know, all the chaos and intense shit that they're going through, you know, because it's funny because it's not just her, he's going through things as well. You know, he is going through a Saturn return, if I'm correct. I think he was born in 1991. Same as me, so we're both going through our Saturn return. You know, so this could be a very difficult process. I know for sure. It's been kind of like, I don't know, because I'm 29, so this has been like the worst year in my life, actually. Like, literally, like, the worst situation for me. And I'm kind of just like, oh shit, like, I don't even know if it's gonna be over, because I heard this kind of lasts until like you're like until you're 30 or 31. So I mean, you know, I have like a little bit to go. Actually, like a month and shit to my birthday, but it's kind of just like, but this is showing that they're both definitely going through like strife and shit, you know. But she's actually experiencing like the intensity of all this, kind of like the ship going down. So I mean, just to follow up on this energy we see here, you know, she's returning from embarrassment. You know, there's nothing but strife in her situation. Sorry, I gotta get the cards lined up better. And for him, he's being selfish. He's trying to, like, what did I tell you guys before the cards even came out, before this one came out? He's trying to, you know, pull away his resources, his shit. He's being selfish. As you can see, there's no rose. And this just basically verified that energy. He's trying to hide his treasure, man. So let's get into what's happening with them. I don't even have any questions, because like literally I asked all the questions in that the baby Danileigh reading I did. So let's just see what comes out, you know. It's like, what more is there to ask? Yeah, the separation of connection, you know, fucking up that knot. It's just like, no, we're not bound no more. I don't want to mess with you. This is the baby's energy. So let's see what this vibe is about. Yeah, Danileigh, she's in that hangman vibe. She doesn't even know what to do. She's stuck. You know, like if you've seen what she said, she was all like, you know, I gave up my home in LA or something to move in with you, you know, so I can live a better life. It was like something like that she caught herself. And she was like, for my daughter. And if you watch again that reading I did, you know, it covers all that. Like how it's just like, you know, she tried to make it seem like she's living a certain lifestyle, but in fact, you know, I was getting the strong energy of poverty, like trying to dress up things. Like, you know, she's trying to dress it up like, you know, this is for her daughter, but really it's for herself. That's why she even had the daughter to begin with. This is showing though, sorry, like my throat's all stuff and shit. My nose is messed up, my throat's messed up. I think it's like 5 in the morning, so, you know. But anyway, this is showing that she's not done. You know, this is her experiencing justice, karma. You know, like I said, like she's experiencing quick karma. You know, so this is what's being shown. You know, she's holding that bow. Is always symbolic as well of karma. You know, she's not done though. She definitely wants to cultivate and keep going. But at this moment, you know, it's like an egg on her face. You know, she feels stupid. She's retreating. So let's continue with the energies. This is the baby's energy. He's causing a lot of destruction. He's being shady. Again, I want Mimi to, I say I want Mimi, she ain't my friend or anything like that. But, yeah, I'm just being real though. But, you know, I would advise Mimi, she better watch out with this guy because he's really shady at this moment. You know, this is backstabbing energy. So I'm guessing this is who's helping him. You know, he's having her do his dirty work. So let's actually see, because this is showing he's shady. Is the baby using Mimi to do some of his dirty work? Yep, for sure. You see this? The Hermit moving in secret. That came out. They're definitely doing something together. You know, this is an agenda for sure. He's like, look, I want you to do this and do that for me. You know what I mean? He's playing her like a fool. It's all to manifest the Wheel of Fortune for him. He's trying to humiliate and embarrass Danileigh. You know, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. Like, he wants to pull the Wheel of Fortune away from the positive aspects of the Wheel of Fortune away from Danileigh. So what he's doing is he's using his other baby mama to basically throw salt on the wound. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, I think she made a video or something. At least that's what I read in the comment of her. I didn't see the video, but I guess it was something about her saying Danileigh was doing some sort of like magic, dark magic, to get the baby to follow her. Which I did. I said to follow her, but to be with her and to, like, I guess, hook up with her and all that. Which actually I did in the reading. That reading I did for the baby Danileigh, and it showed that it wasn't working anymore. So again, like, I covered all this. But yeah, he's definitely using her. You see, because this is an energy of strife. This is actually being very reckless. When these cards are teamed up together, you know, and the vibe that I'm getting, that's kind of just like they're both moving in secret for a goal, obviously, and this is just reckless energy. You know what I mean? They're just causing all sorts of disturbances, arguments, you know, being rough. You see this foot on his I guess this is alligator, lion, and bear, but you see this lady's foot on that bear's ass, basically. It's just being reckless, just being and a fucked up energy. So, yep, they're definitely working together. What's going to be the outcome for Mimi? What is her situation going to be? Because she's working with the baby at the moment because he's using her. What's her situation going to be? Or rather, because I could tell the cards are like, the energy is like, what do you mean? Is she going to get what she wants by working with the baby? She's doing it for her family. So she's getting what she wants because he's showing up more. You know, this guy, and I'm not reaching. These are the energies again, because, you know, I pick up the energies with the cards and all. So it's like he's not around. He's not home. He's doing different things. So for her, she's thinking about her children. You see this lady holding her kids. So it's all about her kids and all that. Yeah, she's trying to be wise with her emotions and stuff. So it's like, she's actually aware that it's some fuck shit happening, like he's using her. But again, it's all about the kids and also about the money. So it's kind of just like they're both playing each other. He's kind of just like playing her like a fool, when really, you know, he just wants to embarrass Danileigh. So let's continue with the energy. What else do I need to see? There's a wall up. There's a wall up. And there's going to be a wall up. What is this about? What is this wall about? Yeah, he's... This is showing me his whole situation. You know, he's trying to be smart. He's trying to be the wise guy. But he's going to be pulling shit back. So it's kind of just like, yeah, he's showing up for Mimi and the kids and helping her out with money and all that. But look, the tower, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's going to be a separation between them as well. It's going to be conflict, you know? Because this whole situation is very karmic, very silly. You know, this guy, he's been a traitor to Mimi so many times. So it's kind of like, you know, yeah, people can change. But if there's a certain pattern, I mean, you know, the pattern is just going to repeat itself for the most part. You know, only the Most High knows when people are going to change and all that. But for the most part, it's like, he's not going to change his ways. You see this stuff? Strife, issues. And look, all because of a feminine energy. This is like Rapunzel and shit, laying down her hair. So this is the lure of a female. You know, he has, obviously, his attraction to females and stuff, and doing too much with them. And it causes tower moments for him and the other people that he's cheating on. So it's just very karmic and messed up. So it's like a female is going to get between them again. You know, this is the energy that I'm picking up with this card. It's a nasty energy because Mimi, she's trying to act like a saint, but this is her vibe. You know what I mean? She's like, look, I'm a saint. You know what I mean? Like, I'm his wife. But it's like, lady, you're not even married to him. So this is all weird. It's just like, it's a disgusting vibe. Like, I'm actually getting like a disgusting energy in my spirit because it's just like, it's really desperate. And it's not because it's the obvious, you know, because the cards come out how they come out and the energies definitely flow. So this isn't just me like judging or anything like that. This is just the energy. The energy is just like, damn, you disgusting. It's just like, I'm getting like, you're a fool. Like, this is weird. Like, the energy is very not good with this Mimi lady. You know. And then with this Seven of Wands, you know, this is definitely like, you know, standing your ground. All that shit, like, all that type of things, whatever. Went slow for a second. This is just like, I was reading the energy. The reason why I be going slow and shit is because, like, I pick up the energy, and then as soon as the energy shut, it's just like, I gotta wait until, like, the energy of this, like, the next card load, basically. But when you guys have, like, an insight into how this operates, for me at least, I don't know about any other reader. But, yeah, he's definitely going to be standing his ground. You know, he's going to be causing conflict. He feels like the big, mighty guy. You know what I mean? Like, you see all these rocks. He likes conflict. He likes drama. You know, it boosts his ego. You know, he likes telling people no. He likes having power to influence people, to get people to do particular things. But again, with a female, it's going to be a female in this situation causing more tower moments. You see this volcano? So it's just like, he's having all these females, basically. Like, it's like bad energy, you know? And this is showing like a female, she's just like, okay, so that's how it is. And I don't know whose energy this is, but it's definitely a female. She's going to be like, so that's how it is. She's going to want vengeance. She's definitely going to want vengeance. You know? And she's actually going to succeed. So I don't know how or what, but she's definitely going to succeed. You know what I mean? Because it's like she's putting all her energy into this as well. Excuse me. You see how this is a Queen of Wands? So she's just like, she's being very strategic right now. Not only is she being very strategic, she's moving with intense passion. You know, this is some intense passion, especially with the volcano being there. You know, I'm actually picking up the vibe of like some sort of like craft or something. So I don't know if she's gonna be using witchcraft or what, but this is some intense passion, you know. And if you look at this lady's face, she's like, oh, okay, like, you know. And the fact that this is the Ten of Wands after, now this is showing that whatever she's gonna be putting her energy to is definitely gonna be fruitful, you know. And you see the skeleton right here. So she's going to be fucking up some shit. And she actually planted this tree in the skeleton. So this is showing me she did something to the baby. I don't know what she did, but something's going to fuck him up. It's definitely going to be mental. And it's also going to have to do with his passion. So that's very interesting. And look at this card right here. This is a very deep card. This is always about, especially in this particular deck, with this particular image, this is ancestor situation. So I don't know, like, if she's using ancestors. Actually, I do know, so I don't know. But again, I'm not, like, sitting in front of this person. But the energy I'm getting is, it's like ancestor magic. You know what I mean? This is some ancestral energy right here. So she's going to be using the might. I don't know, I'm getting like, this could be Danileigh. Like, unless, I don't know, Mimi, you know, like if she has like the spiritual connections for this. I mean, you know, she is a melanated woman, but, you know, like she's an American melanated woman. So, like, you know, a lot of American melanated females, I don't know if they're connected like this, because this is like islander, sort of like African type of like ancestral energies right here. And I know, you know, we're not like foreign to like, you know, all that, you know, even if we are American and all, but this is showing though like it's coming from that type of vibe. I know I'm like long-winded today, my apologies, but yeah, this is very interesting energy because she's definitely tapping into that, because again, like I said, she want revenge. So it's like, I want revenge, you know, she's gonna be making some shit happen. So the baby, he wants to watch out. You know what I mean? You know, he's definitely in his Saturn return. He's being very like fucked up to females, because it's just like, even spiritually, like, let's say if Danileigh does deserve this, which was shown that she did in the previous reading, that karma's gonna be getting her. It's kind of just like, you know, you can't have her in your life and then just like do her dirty, like just get out. You know what I mean? Just be all like, at least give the lady like a 30-day notice or something. But yeah, this is just fucked up. Let's see what else is happening. So something's going on with a baby, someone being pregnant, someone being fertile, and someone using this as an opportunity. So I don't know if this is Mimi, because I heard a rumor that she's pregnant. I don't know if it's true or not, to be honest with you. I didn't look into it or anything. I just seen something that was like, oh, Mimi's pregnant again. But someone's definitely pregnant or fertile, and they're going to be using that as an opportunity. You see, they see it as a situation for growth. But what they don't know is that the baby, it's kind of like, I don't know if he's a deadbeat, but it's almost like that energy. It's kind of just like, he's not, you know, I don't know if they just consider, because he's like a rapper, that he's just rolling in all this cash, and he might be to a certain extent, but this isn't the type of guy where he's so established where you're going to be getting like $50,000 a month in child support. You know what I mean? This isn't that type of situation. And I don't know, they just see him as sort of like a situation where they can make money from. But it's like, nah, it's not that situation. It's not at all. But let's see the outcome of this. I'm just curious because this is funny. What's the outcome? Judgment. Let's see this, right? So it's kind of just like they're not being wise. I'm picking up some strong energies with this. This is like spirit, the divine. It's just like, lady, you don't have no wisdom. You know, it's like your head's in the clouds. You know, some nonsense. Straight up, this is what spirit is saying. You know what I mean? It's just like, lady, like you doing all this, like you being a fool, basically. I'm getting that energy of a fool again. So I think this might be Mimi, actually, because it's like that energy of a fool. Like, that's what keeps coming to me. It's like, lady, you're a fool. So judgment's going to be coming down on her, too. You know, it's kind of just like, how many tower moments does this lady need to have until she learn? This is funny. But if you made it this far, definitely press the thumbs up. You know, my readings aren't full of shit. They're very honest, straight to the point. You know, they're accurate. You know, this is some real shit right here. You know, definitely subscribe as well if you aren't. And if you're subscribed, because I see I have some new subscribers, you know. Thank you guys for definitely supporting my channel. I most definitely appreciate it, for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. You know, and thank you for the people that press the thumbs up button. I most definitely appreciate the support. And thank you very much. Stay tuned, you know. I'm going to be having some more readings and all that. We're going to get caught up with, you know, other people I've done readings on. And I'm going to be covering other celebrities. As you can see, I've been switching it up. You know, I've been doing like readings on like just different people, from Bobrisky and Tiwa Savage. I even done a reading on King Nazir, which was kind of deep and interesting and sad at the same time as well. So, yeah, cool.